future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet,
and real extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
What we got coming up? Other shops is upstairs, but we out here by also now. He can walk off the set. We leave that up to Vito.
They gon' wonder how we still here, still on top. We used to build here, top 5, punching the clock. Running the field here, feels weird coming around. After they hated, but now we run the town till we stuck in a wheelchair. We all share visions of hope. I tell stories with dreams. We get the mixing like we giving you dope. And now we in position weekly. All access, extremities, ENT playing on our axis. Politics, top 40, building community from the X, applying that pressure, promoting unity, royalty, education, love and support, dope music, enough to feed souls, food for thought. This type of loyalty cannot be bought from a city where being real just cannot be taught. Listen in and you just might learn with Mr. You Already Know. Welcome to the return.
You already know. Another week of the greatest tag team in the planet when it comes to podcast radio. It's the DJs of the airwaves, DAVON Franklin. Only on the
ENT
podcast on our access radio going live worldwide. That's right, you can catch us on your 365 live. Your Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Apple TV, Roku TV, anything that has the capability to see the DJs of the airwaves each and every Wednesday, 6 to 7:55, because we them brothers that's so fly.
I can dig it, man. How you?
Wow, I was doing the intro. I was holding the phone on the other hand so people could see to tune in, because a lot of people been like, yo, I'll be at work. So I'm like, all right, then, so tune in from work. So now only on our Access Radio. We are here each and every Wednesday. We like to thank each and every one of our supporters that tune in, whichever way possible. Having said that, if you ever want to just go on to the iAccess Radio website and just click on all the pages of each and every show, they're all phenomenal. We have great substance and topics that go all the way through. And there's also a donation tab if you like to donate towards the cause, towards the community work that each and every show does. Of course, each and every show is an independent company and entity of their own that gather together along with the assistance of the one and only Alan Williams, who is the president and CEO of our Access Radio. If you want to have any more information, please feel free to contact ouraccessradio.com for your inquiries. And if you like any promotion, commercials, or any type of business that you want to promote worldwide, contact our Access and Williams, because there's no limit to what we can do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, how is your week so far?
Actually uneventful. Pretty much slow mo thanks to the snow. So You know what I'm saying? I kind of stayed low key when I got some food, you know what I'm saying, just in case it was going to really get hectic. So, you know, my week's been pretty light. And yourself?
You know, the new location, well, I knew, but still, you know, I mean, I'm always a Bronx night at heart, but the location where the residence is, it's crazy. You know, experiencing all these spring-like weather, right? And then every you see on the news, like Channel 4 or 5, to the local news, right? The city, they always show how New York City is getting affected one way, but then outside of New York City in the burbs, it's crazy because you got Westchester County on top of, you know, New York City. Then you got Rockland County on top of Yonkers and New York City. And then you got Orange County, you know, which is more in the Catskills, where people go to vacation where I now. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying about that, because I know people be trying to use their GPS and locate stuff quick. And if they ever try to, just look at the blacklist. I'm Raymond Reddington. Don't play with me. We're gonna go right into the news. And shout out to Jamie Sanders, who's right now in Yorktown Heights working with the youth group right quick till about 6:30. So be tuning in right after, possibly on the road driving down. But nevertheless, the show goes on and we're here to do what we do. So in the news right now, there are arbitrators. There's an arbitrator who ruled against the MTA doing service. They had a plan to cut service just so they could get another fare hike. So whoever is, we like to salute them and say thank you for your efforts and ruling against the MTA, because ever since 9/11/01, people are unaware that the main offices of the MTA were underneath the World Trade. So when both buildings and the other buildings collapsed, it messed up the whole foundation, which is underneath, right? So the 1, 2, 9, many over there. So since then, you know, if you remember, it was $1.25.
Right.
Now I don't even know how much is one way. Right? I know that it's the price of pizza. Every time the slice pizza went up, it matched the price of the MTA. So I don't know, is it like $4.50 a ride one way, or is it two ways?
Nah. I think it's still $2.75. Still $2.75 one way.
From when, you know, $1.25, which is bad. It should be right now, even with the economy the way it is and all. But from 2001 to now, the most it should be is $2.25. So we're 50 cents over. We're 50 cents over, and still they want to raise it up to $3.50.
Yeah, that's kind of whack.
So
that's definitely whack.
The economy is bad, and people are struggling just to get a Metro card. So whoever the arbitrator is, let's give a big shout out to them on behalf of X-Tremitiez ENT. You already know we're here for the community, airing through our Access Radio. And whoever it is, we support you 100%. And talking about repairs, right? Because that's what they're trying to say, that they need repairs. Bullshit. You guys are doing construction in Manhattan for trains that are going to go straight to Queens from, you know, in different parts of Manhattan. So don't even play that. You even got trains that are going to go to Staten Island, all right, underwater. So let's not even play, because that tunnel's almost done, and that was already 25 years in the making. And you guys should be done by now, but you trying to get slick and recoup more money from pandemic. We ain't stupid. Those of us who know, we know. I know. I sat at tables with people. Oh, I know things right. Anyway.
I'll let you go. Let you continue. Go ahead.
Speaking about repairs to our infrastructure, so to say, they are currently beginning the repairs of the BQE. There's new rendering path on the BQE. If you ever driven on the BQE, the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, it's It's messing up your struts. It's if you got a low rider, don't go that way. The bumps are ridiculous. All right, whenever I drive my Civic, and thank God that my Civic got okay, because it's time to salute to a gatekeeper.
Yes, sir.
Me nines on Saturdays. You already know. You know, I'll be jumping. I'll be literally airborne. I feel it when I'm going 55, and then they have like these narrow like plates that go on a turn. So it's crazy. You can get a flat tire. You can mess up your car. So just be careful on the BQE. And thank you to Mayor Adams for fighting to get the budget to actually put the repairs into play so that the pavement could be done overnight, not interfering with morning traffic, and it could be smoothened out. Next thing we got is insulin prices. They're on the rise for people that are diabetic. Insurances are now, once again, as the a-holes that they are, and they're refusing to pay for insulin, putting the cost on, of course, individuals who have Medicare that are seniors mostly, and undocumented people, people that don't have insurance are going to suffer. And you don't have to be technically overweight anymore to suffer from diabetes. Nowadays, you could be underweight and have diabetes because of the stuff that we eat and ingest. There was a study last week that showed how much plastic is in our foods, salads. Agriculture is just going through it right now, to the point that there's actually going to be a reverse in history. Something that's never ever thought of that was going to happen is happening, because even scientists are finding artificial ways to harm people and introducing it as healthier eating. How is it that you have all types of sodiums and nitro whatevers that actually give you cholesterol and slow the process of your brain cells, because we generate cells right every day. The food, just like McDonald's, it was just made known fact that their meats all have plastic in it because it's recycled food from, are you ready for this?
Yep.
Those places that are supposed to house all those plastics and garbage known as landfills. Landfills are now being cleared out because they don't know where else to put garbage and recycling into food. Let me say that one more time. The reason why they the food is because they're going to landfills and they're converting that plastic and garbage. You are literally eating crap. You're literally.
Are you serious?
Listen, the world right now is at a point where hunger is at its highest. It was only an issue out east. It's gotten to the west now. Okay.
Right.
The status and classation don't even play a role no more. You could be high class and go to a restaurant and have a nice steak that costs like $300. That shit got plastic in it because it's recycled from garbage.
Wow.
Artificial stuff. It's anyone that does not believe me, please go on Google, mark up the latest FDA known facts on recycled objects into current ingestion of food, meaning meats. Even all you vegetarians and vegans, shut up, because you are the ones that are the problem that made this happen.
Yes. Why you say that though?
Because they always complain of how unhealthy we are by killing the animals and wearing the fur, and call Peter, messing up the jobs of farmers who naturally produce agriculture and give us the real oranges and apples and vegetables that we need. They, the government, listen to all these people talking about, that we're killing off the earth instead of talking about the facts. that farmers actually are a big part of this country and what made this country what it is. Now they want to move towards science and have the wrong science and want to cancel culture everything, okay? But give the rights to a pedophile to go online and be able to conceptualize on a child changing their damn gender should not be allowed.
Right.
Okay? So
Right.
here at Extremities NT are going to educate everyone, good, bad, or indifferent. We tell you the facts, and whatever our opinions are, I'll tell you right now. I'm hearing more and more people from the LGBTQIA community talk about these groomers that are out there, groomers that are teachers, groomers that are parole officers, groomers that are lawyers, groomers that are judges, groomers that are people that are in government now who lie on applications of fundraising and get to dress whatever way they want to behind closed doors. That's your thing, closed doors. But don't push that agenda on kids that are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old. Shame on you. Shame on you, and shame on you.
I think the guys who are actually speaking up, and I think it's wise, because you don't want to set back whatever the progress that you achieved. It started out as to be able to do or have the same, what you would consider equal rights to marry, conceptualize your relationship and all that. Okay, you won that fight. You know what I'm saying? You're able to do that. But everything else is going to set up a backlash. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of individuals who are smart enough to know and understand that, they're going to start speaking out on that as well. Because like you just got finished saying, the whole notion of the marketing and promotion of that to children is like, it's not even homosexuality, it's sexuality, period, that you want to market. Because the moment that these kids start acting the shit out that y'all putting in front of them, you want to label them as perverts. You know what I'm saying? They'll go through the damn school system as perverts for acting out some of the shit that you're exposing to them. You know what I'm saying? Which is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. So I definitely agree, you know what I'm saying, on that.
And finally, and I'm just going to put this out there to each and every idiot around the world. Listen to me as I give you this life lesson. If you want to change your sex, that is completely up to you. But do not promote sex change with cross-dressing. Okay? Because what you're doing is you're messing up a lot of people. It's children. And since you want to change your sex, don't forget, and this is a known fact, that before you was born, when you was in that womb, you went from a little egg and you started sprouting and turning into this human being. Each and every male, female was a female before the final outcome, 9th month. So when a guy calls you a pussy, yeah, say, yeah, I'm a pussy because I was a pussy once, my mother's womb. And then I came out with a cock. All right? So science and real life, and excuse me for my language, but I'm sick and tired of seeing this all the time on social media. To express whatever they want. They get to put on, and this whole act. Did you see the post that I put today, DAVON? Did you put out today?
Yeah, I did.
I want everybody to hear what I wrote today. Okay, I said, I look at these social media pages and I wish I had your lives. It truly looks like you all have great lives. Unfortunately, I am sorry to say I live in a real world where nothing is perfect. Was I wrong?
I don't know. I don't pay too close attention to everybody what everybody's doing on the media page. I mean, whatever individuals want to project on their media pages, in my opinion, is hey, you do what you do. I'm not overly invested in it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you 110%. You know where the problem lies? When they tag me.
That's different. That's different. But then you gotta let them know. Don't tag me in that shit. I don't want to see.
Yeah, but bro, everybody knows what we do. Everybody wants us to see. I guess they want us to promote them or something, but come on.
I mean,
person,
you don't. I mean, truthfully, it's social. I mean, I think we overcomplicate a lot of things in life. I mean, social media. I mean, you're not gonna project the worst experiences that you go through in life. Nah, why the hell would I want to do that? No. If I'm posting, I want to. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm over here where I'm chilling and everything's nice. You know what I'm saying? So no,
D, you know what? You remember Facebook? No, let's take it even further. Remember MySpace?
Yeah.
No, let's take it even further. Remember AOL?
I was vaguely.
Right.
Vaguely.
AOL, Yahoo, and then MySpace.
Mm.
What it all intentionally created for? A journal, a digital journal. That's all it was meant to be. Now it has evolved to a commodity. Let's call it for what it is.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Like the thing that I liked about when it came down to the Facebook shit is, when what got me onto it was my brother, telling me about individuals that we used to hang with from yesteryear that was wanting to link us up. It was a way to basically link up with a lot of, especially coming from my background where I did a whole lot of moving around, and you know what I'm saying, God, what we would have had, what we would have had, you know what I'm saying, to have that access for us during that period of time or whatever have you not. But I mean, it depends on what you use it for. You know what I'm saying? I started moving away from, the link into basically, all right, do a little bit of promoting, and posting for, yada yada yada. That's what I use. That's actually what I utilize the sites for. It's like, okay, this is what's going on. This is what we're doing. It's what you use it for. Some people, they want to, look at me, I'm
Right.
to each his own.
I want to ask Al if he could put up the comments that he put up before. Excuse us, it's just that we just kept going back and forth, but I want to respond to the comments that were up before, and it had to do with what we were speaking about, the sex changing and the groomers and all. If Al, you don't mind, yeah, you said wow, thy right, and then there was another one after that. Wiz, shout out to you, brother. Tammy, what's going on? Yes, absolutely. And Tyrone, salute to you. Yes, facts. You already know that, the agenda should not be pushed on children. Yes, absolutely. We need to get back to the facts of life. I mean, it's sad that we've come to this point. They actually asked Caitlyn. That's the name, right? Bruce Jenner that got turned into Caitlyn, right? They asked an interview, how are you going to be when you die? And she went and said, when I go up to the gates, the pearly gates, I wonder if they're gonna let me in, because I wonder if I did it right. And then Gabe said, watch the movie Cloudy
with a chance for meatball.
All about science, not the fact. You're right, and I love that movie. I love that. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon, and for me to like animation, it has to have some type of substance. And I'm glad that you referenced that, Gatekeeper, because there's a lot of messages in that film that people are unaware. But it talks about how everything is moved towards artificial. You remember Star Trek? If you remember the Jetsons, it showed everything would just be done like popcorn in 3 minutes. That's what the world is right now. Everything that you have is artificial. The milk you drink is not good. All right. I don't know what happened to my generation, but now these kids, you know, the generation after me and moving forward, all these kids are like 6 feet plus for no reason. The rest of their family is like 5 feet. It's ridiculous. And that's just an indication of what's going on in our world. Talk about that. Duke Farms has 2 new eagles. They hatched in Hillsborough, New Jersey. 2 new bald eagles are now introduced into the world, which they were an endangered species. In New Jersey right now, there's over 250 nests, which has grown from the 89 30 years ago.
Okay.
I remember I went to Wisconsin, and I was in the room, and I woke up, and my boy D was laying down watching TV on the couch, and I got up to look out. I said, "Yo, D, it's snowing, bro. This place is crazy. Every time it's snowing in the morning, and it's sunny by freaking afternoon, and then it's raining in the night. Wisconsin's crazy." He says, "You know, we're next door to Canada." And I was like, "Oh, snap." And then as I'm looking and it starts snowing, I see 2 bald eagles up in the air. They caught each other by the claws and went all the way down. It was a beautiful scene. I've never seen anything like that in person. You see it on National Geographic on TV, but when you're out there in a hotel room and you're looking and he's like 50 feet away from you, you're like, oh, they're huge. They're going to kill themselves. Right before they let go, and they just, it's like a jet plane. It's crazy aerodynamics. I digress, but it's all about the eagles at Duke Farms. And went from 89 nests 30 years ago to 250 nests now. The bald eagle is no longer extinction. They continue to live. Speaking about social media, there was a giant bald eagle that was 4 feet in height, and the wingspan was 12 feet. He got caught by National Park, first by people, but National Park came and got it. Huge. A guy that stood next to it, he was 6'3". The bald eagle was up his chest, which is crazy. Next, we got the terrorist family. There was a terrorist. I don't know if you guys remember, in the west side of New York. There was a guy from the Middle East who shot 8 people. There's been so many shootings that we probably won't even remember it, but the terrorist family was pleading in court today for the suspect who gunned down 8 people on the west side of New York about 3 years ago. So check this out. He better get life for each person he gunned down. There is no pleading for a person who decides to not take down 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, 8 people. So I guess 8 was enough for him. Now he's trying to plead temporary insanity, needing mental health, only after the fact that he did it in the name of war, jihad. Next, field trip that went back, a real horror story. A stolen car crashed into a yellow bus in New Jersey. Some stupid individuals decide to go around like they do in a nice neighborhood. They saw a car, they got in, they stole it, they called the cops. The guys tried to get away. A school bus full with kids was on a field trip, and the stupid idiots rammed right into the school bus. The school bus turned, and the back part of the bus smacked the car, pushing the car 10 feet. So the car hit the front part of the bus. The bus turned with all those kids. That possibly, because you know kids don't listen when you tell them to sit down and put the seatbelt, It possibly went flying when that happened. The back part of the bus hit the back part of the car, sending it flying. The aerial footage looked sad because the yellow bus was like at a 40-degree angle, right? On the one way, because it was a one way, and the car was coming out of a driveway that they just stole the car from. He was like 10 feet away from the bus, but looking the opposite way. So that goes to show you, don't be an idiot. Stop stealing cars. Get a job. And Eric Adams, he made a speech and he got real upset. He says, don't be telling me nothing about separation between church and state. The way that y'all people are operating nowadays, and you got all these organizations talk about their rights, their rights, their rights. Keep going to school every day. Go to Sunday school on Sunday. Stop getting on my nerves with so much nonsense about separation of church and state when they're one, because they operate the same way. It's just when it applies to certain situations. And I'm glad that finally some person in politics, someone finally said it. Someone that has the actual cojones to open their mouth and say, stop the nonsense. All right, we're going to go right into the weather right quick. Right now in the Bronx, it's 41 degrees. It was a high of 40, low of 30, cloudy. Tomorrow is going to be a high of 57. There goes the temperature again.
Yeah.
I have 57, a low of 37, with 50% chance of rain. And then Friday, 10% chance of rain again, a high of 43, a low of 34. Saturday, 50% chance of rain, a high of 46, a low of 37. And then Sunday is going to be a high of 60 and a low of 40. Okay. And then Monday is going to be a high of 55, sunny, and a low of 34. Tuesday is going to be 50% chance of rain, a high of 50, a low of 36. Wednesday is going to be sunny, high of 45, low of 30. Thursday, partly sunny, high of 50, a low of 35. And Friday, cloudy, a high of 45 and a low of 35. And that just goes to show you the same thing that we've been saying every week. By this time, we should still be in the teens. Why are we in the 50 degrees? We went basically the whole month of February. The whole month of February. You know what was the average mean? 38.9. When it should have been anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees. The coldest month of the year is February. And the city, they barely got any snow. Up here, we get crazy snow for a couple of hours, and then it rains, washes out the snow, and then all that freezes up, and then people are getting into car accidents, and the insurance policies goes up, and then the next day is 50 degrees, and then you see little sunflowers coming out, and it's dead of winter, and then all this nonsense is driving everybody crazy because now it becomes seasonal dysfunctional disorder. All right, it doesn't have to be summer, winter, spring or fall. No, now it's winter when it doesn't know whether it's summer, winter, spring, or fall. So that's your new politics and your weather on behalf of Jose Rivera. And I'm going to flip it over to my brother from another. You already know, Davon Franklin, because my nuts are going crazy because everybody out here is just acting like I'm Rocky going out there to freeze when I'm hot. You already know.
Nah, but the thing about the weather is that the weather's been like that for like, a little while now. So it's kind of like, you know what it is. You might want to start adjusting to it for future references until, whatever the cause, what I'm saying, is rectified, or, till it turns back or whatever, however it's supposed to go. But for like at least a good decade plus, the weather's been kind of afflicted around these times up here. You get one winter where it's brick cold, snow. Next winter, not so much. It's like global warming is upon us.
Whatever.
Yeah, the Minty Men. Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
So happened last month in California. What happened? what was going on? We forgot to mention that. No, they forgot to mention that because here on the Extremity TNT talk show, that's what we do each and every week via our access radio that gives us the platform to give you exactly what you need because there's no limit to what we can do. Davon Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Oh, one quick thing right before we go to quick commercial break and then we come back with Davon's picks of the week. We got to talk about what Acapondo, saying his name right, said to Kevin Durant. He says, stop jumping from team to team, winning championship, and make a team on your own and put it on your back and teach them how to win championships. Woo! The former two-time MVP from Milwaukee said to Durant, stop being a punk, come work out with me, and let me show you how to be a champion. What do you got to say about that?
It was scripted. It was written for him. So, you know, even he was stuttering his way through that shit. So it was all in good fun. It was funny. It was a funny one. I don't think he meant anything direct.
They asked him on the show today. They asked him on the talk show today. He was laughing. And he says, I'm only speaking what's right. I won championships with one team. Why he got to be jumping around to many teams? You see, that's that whole LeBron moving stuff, and everybody else says, well, I could do this. He could do it. I could do it. You're not LeBron. You're not the leading all-time scorer.
Nah, it's just that people pick and choose who they decide they have an issue with, because I didn't like the move of LeBron teaming up with D Wade and Chris Bosh when they did it. I thought it was a suck. I thought that was a sucker move. You know what I'm saying? Because it watered down the competition in the Eastern Conference. They still brag about that to this day. Oh, he did with the 8 straight finals because they're the dominant in the Eastern Conference. Of course, because all the stars was on their team. You know what I'm saying? all the stars was on their team. There was only maybe 1 or 2 other teams that competed or whatever have you not in that 2 or 3 spot. The rest of them was trash. So come on, you know what I'm saying? But people pick and choose. And I one of the all-time greats, love his game, you know what I'm saying? Love KD's game, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just people pick and choose. That's all.
Right now, the Nets are in disarray ever since the trades have been made. Did you see the largest against the Lakers versus Dallas? Dallas had the Lakers by a huge lead, and all of a sudden the Lakers came back, and that was like the news of it's continuous entertainment.
Yeah, they said they're in disarray without the big man there. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be down for a couple of weeks. So and shout out to LeBron James. Hopefully he get well, man. Those injuries start to take a toll after a while. You get old. Want him around a little while longer. You know what I'm saying?
And can't forget,
still a fantastic ball player.
Yes, and you can't forget about shout out to LeVar Ball, who also sustained a season ending injury.
Yeah,
people don't understand basketball, and they think they can't get hurt because it's not baseball or football. No, every time you jump up and down and you land, you're liable to a bone on your toes, your ankle. If you land wrong, you could get a spasm. Take it from somebody who played all sports, and everything in every sport happened to me. So I know what those guys are getting paid millions for, because investment, their future. And shout out to the NCAA for actually pressing for what is currently happening now in college universities. Star athletes have contracts. So if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and you're doing your thing for your school, no matter what university you go to in the country, you have at least $30,000 contract, which is great. So therefore, you won't have student loans. You know what I'm saying? If you get advertisements and all, And then if you don't end up in the NBA or the MLB or the NFL, at least you got paid for your talent. Wish they had that for when we were back in school. You know, a lot more kids would have been successful. And I guarantee you the era of drugonomics wouldn't be where it's at now, because that's what we're living in, the era of something called drugonomics. I just made that up and I'm steal it. Drugonomics 101. You just got to hear on the Communities ENT on our Access Radio. It's stamped and approved by me, Jose Rivera. Davon Franklin is witness, and our Access Radio is the platform in which it was said. Drugonomics 101 today, 3/1/2023.
What's drugonomics?
Drugonomics is the era of the offspring of people from the 70s and 80s.
Gotcha.
Your era,
Gotcha.
the children of those kids, because those are the kids now that all they do is pop pills, smoke vapes, rip on anything.
Yeah, but I'm not really into, you know, criticizing the kids or whatever have you not, because they emulate and they do what it is that they see. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the things that I said many moons ago, when there was a lot of critique and criticism about certain things with the youth and what the youth was doing. And I just remember a time, you know what I'm saying, during my lifetime where, you know, in my opinion, we were worse. You know what I'm saying? Our generation was worse. You know, so, you know,
you see what you just said?
It's nothing to actually sit there and have a conversation with some of the young guys and actually, you know, pull them to the side and actually school them and just actually talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And express and explain, you know, why. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some, you know.
But you just made my point. You just made my point. The people from our generation are the ones that used all the drugs. We were worse. We took acid. We took mescalines, smoke angel dust. People.
Some of us did, but a lot of us was involved with shit and gotten, you know, did shit that, you know what I'm saying, that it's not proud to talk about or whatever have you not, but you have to understand the younger niggas, they see that shit. They watch. So you can't get to a certain status where, you know, you done got old, and then now all of a sudden we start forgetting that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of those habits and a lot of them traits that the young niggas they got watching us. So
they got,
you know,
and it's in their system. They never had they never had.
Well, that's another thing too. But yeah, I feel you on that as well.
That's why I say drugonomics. They're the offspring of the 70s and 80s. The people that had hard lives, right? Did not get to have the opportunity to move out or explore. Instead, they got caught up in the trap, the slavery trap that we know as the system, right? Put on SS, or they get placed on medication because of a mental illness, because of the things that the people from our generation. I know I got two friends that I see every once in a blue, and both of them got multiple kids. Check this out, bro. Both of them got multiple kids, and the kids are all mostly having issues because of the stuff that they did in their life. And like you said, the behaviors that they see. If you speak to your kid with an attitude and cursing at them all the time, how you think your kid is going to come out when they go to school or they interact with others?
Kids emulate what it is they see. I remember, you know, one of the little guys. I used to smoke cigarettes, and I remember, you know, little man picking the cigarette pack off the table, grabbing one, putting them in his mouth. Had my hat on, had my boots on, and all that. But at that particular time, I realized that he's mirroring what it is he's watching me do. You know what I'm saying? And so now I have to be mindful of what it is that I'm displaying in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then you think back to your own childhood, some of the things that you thought was cool watching some of the older guys, you know what I'm saying, that some of the guys that was older than you. And you was looking up to them and it's like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That looked like the cool thing to do or whatever. So, you know, it's you know, that's all part of that period, that coming of age thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to us who actually been there and know where certain paths lead to kind of like guide and direct and explain and express why look, yo, that's not a good move, and yada 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 yada. This is why, woo, 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 you know. So you know, it don't take a whole lot. It don't take much.
Exactly. Well, on that note, that's all that we have to say for the beginning of the show. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Well, let's make it 10 minutes. We'll take a 10-minute break, come back at 7, and DAVON is going to hit you with his picks of the week. Then after that, we'll take calls and see what you got to say on today's topics on, you know, the news, the politics, the weather, the sports, you know. And I'm excited to hear what DAVON has, because each and every week he's putting out some new artists and their crafts. Only on the X-Tremitiez ENT podcast on Access Radio with DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
See you in the few.
Sometimes you gotta be broken to build yourself back up stronger, piece by piece, to appreciate the healing. So the next time you're looking for love, you know where to find it.
Late in the night and I'm faded. Say that you're not gonna make it. That's 2 times in a row for you. Feel some curve and it's overdue. Lately you're testing my patience. Baby, I think you must be mistaken. I could find me somebody new, but they won't compare the truth. Girl, you got me cocky and sloppy. You get underneath my skin, and it drives me to no end. Look it, I ain't worried, cause they're not me, just a copy. But if you're searching for more, I'll tell you what you already know. Say, baby, if you're looking for love, dress on over, lady, you're bound to find it. Can't keep holding on to what was. You gotta be willing to trust in something if you're really looking for love. Dress on over, lady, you know it's right here. It'll come when you open up. Till then, we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. You know the number. We'll keep in touch. It's too late, show way, no way. Drop dead, gorgeous, cold case. You get what you want from them names. Trust me, we're not in the same race. You're worth a good chase, and I thought about it. I put it on the line, but you run around it. You say you needed space, so I bought a rocket. Been back in the same place, cause you got me cocky, but sloppy. You get underneath my skin, and it drives me to no end. Look it, I ain't worried, cause they're not me, just a copy. But if you're searching for more, I'll tell you what you already know. Say, baby, if you're looking for love, dress on over, lady, you're bound to find it. Can't keep holding on to what was. You gotta be willing to trust in something if you're really looking for love. Dress on over, lady, you know
special. I'd do anything for you. I'm always thinking of you. And those sexy things you do. It's over. It's over. Girl, you know I love you. And you know I'm true. Don't worry about those other women. Cause all I want is you. It's over. It's over. It's over. Even though you say you love me, you still do the things you do. Do all the fussing and the fighting. Girl, I'm still in love with you. It's over. It's over. It's over.
It's your girl Musa, and gotta learn in that L, sing you up to a B, bless.
Remember when I was frontin', like I was on something. I always had to be right when I really didn't know nothing. I always steady running, always steady coming, running from the truth. What's the use? It's really been on my mind, you really been on my mind. I told myself 1,000 times the detriment is only mine. I ain't gon' point one finger when there's 3 pointing back at you. What I am, right? Say baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door, pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Say baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door, pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. When you go, man, you gotta stop fighting resistance. It's not in your concern how the blessings being given. wake up, look at your decisions. Turn on your lights, now do your shadow work. So baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Say baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test.
Baby, don't you know, stop listening to so-and-so. Adding on advice to you when that advice ain't factual.
Follow your heart, let you determine your being by simply being a creator and invest in your dreams. Let's say less, don't ever try to impress. When you a hoe, impress. You gotta understand your love and happiness resides inside of you. So what you wanna do? You wanna swing around and close the door or walk straight through? Say baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Say baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Extremities ENT show. I'm Davon Franklin with Jose Rivera.
Hey, well,
you eat good?
Just eating my time.
Hey. Yeah, do what you gotta do, man.
All the
We're
time.
about to get into this segment of of my selects, and I got quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? Once again, from shout out to Platinum Delivery. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it. Keep sending them. I'm loving it. The first one we're gonna get into, man, I don't even know where I want to start, but I'm gonna start with
Big.
Angel Chris. What happened?
Salute to Diggs, by the way, 7.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Diggs? All right. So yeah, we're gonna start with Angel Christina. Don't mind me. Here on Extremities ENT on I-Access Radio. Let's go.
Song, don't mind me. And this taco is good.
I'ma say nothing wrong with me. I was talking to my best, talking to myself. Oh, sometimes it's not I wasn't talking to you. I was thinking out loud. I do that sometimes. Don't mind it, baby. I said I wasn't talking. No.
Yes, I guess we was having technical difficulty with that particular record. I guess we'll get back to that later. So welcome back to the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. I'm Davon Franklin. Jose stepped away from the mic for a little bit. So this next record that I want to get into is Jeffrey Dennis featuring Frank Bacard. Yeah.
Doing what we do, wishing we could do all the things we love to do. Hey, I'm missing you, doing what we do, wishing we could do all the things we love to do. Forever. Missing you. Hey, I'm missing you. Doing what we do. Wishing we could do. Wishing we things we love to do. Hey, I'm missing you. Doing all the things we do. All the things we do. Girl, I'm gonna love you. Yeah. Doing what we do. Can I believe I am? We can do all the things we do. You're not the things that we love to do. Doing what we do, do everything that we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Jeffrey Dennis and Frank McCobb, Missing You. Next record we're gonna get into is K-Rob, Slow and Sexy on Extremities ENT, on the Extremities ENT IXS show.
Yeah. Baby, get ready, cause I'm coming to get all that good love that you've been promising me, baby. If I go slow, let me tell you something. Love that look on your face when I pull your hair, when I kiss your lips slowly everywhere. Then I pour some honey all up and down, all over your lips, right in the place where you want me to. When we go slow and sexy, baby, we gon' do it all night. Keep it slow, keep it sexy till the daylight. Slow and sexy, baby, when I go downtown, while I keep you making slow sex sound. Slow and sexy, bend down. Girl, you like the way I put it down, up and down and in and out, the slow and sexy way. You said you wanna feel my heat, girl. You wanna feel every inch of my love. You said you go tip to the bottom and you won't stop. Oh, said you wanna ride high till the morning light. You'll keep me coming all through the night, fulfilling all our fantasies, girl. I'll be your freak, just like the way that you want me to. Slow and sexy, baby, we gon' do it all night. Keep it slow, keep it sexy till the daylight. Slow and sexy, baby, when I go downtown, while I keep you making slow sex sound. Slow and sexy, bend down. Girl, you like the way I put it down, up and down and in and out, the slow and sexy way.
Hold up. Let me show you what I'm working with. Slow and sexy, baby, you know how I ride. Licking on your body till your temperature hit the top. Sweat dripping all down your body, it's getting into your socks. Got it hot, what's up with this top? Let's take it off. Lick me like a lollipop, even though I'm sucker free. Your ex wonder why you jump ship, don't know you fell for me. I admire your body, it's kinda like the sun to me. Kinda like a drug to me, got me feeling just like I need it. Cause me personally, I ain't been the one to bet, but your body I gotta please, so let's go.
Slow and sexy, baby, we gon' do it all night. Keep it slow, keep it sexy till the daylight. Slow and sexy, baby, when I go downtown, while I keep you making slow sex sound. Slow and sexy, bend down. Girl, you like the way I put it down, up and down and in and out, the slow and sexy way.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. That was K-Rob, Slow and Sexy on the Extremities ENT show, IXS Radio. I like that one. This next joint that we're gonna get into is from a classic R&B artist. He comes, if you're familiar with the Isley Brothers, you know about this guy. So I was very intrigued to receive this one as well. So by way of platinum delivery, here goes Chris Jasper. It started with a kiss on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. So,
it started with a kiss, and I fell in love, and it led to this. I can't get enough. It started with a kiss, well, that's all it takes, and it led to this. I found my lovely. I will never forget the day I saw you, you were everything I wanted. Then I began to know you better. I could be with you forever. And then we kept getting closer. Goodbyes till the night grew older. A really good thing had started and kissed just before we parted. I love every little thing about you. There ain't never gonna be a day I spend without you. It started with a kiss, and I fell in love, and it led to this. Oh, I can't get enough. It started with a kiss, and that's all it takes, and it led to this. I found my love, babe. I never wanna be without you. I wanna build my world around you. Never will you be alone. I'll give you everything I own. I need to know that you believe that our love is strong. Greater love that I could foresee. That's why we've been alone for so long. I love every little thing there is about you. But there ain't never gonna be a day I spend without you. Started with a kiss, and I fell in love, and it led to this. I just can't get enough. It started with a kiss. Oh, that's all it takes, and it led to this. I found my love, baby. It started with a kiss. Oh, girl, I fell in love, and it led to this. That's why I can't get enough. It started with a kiss. Oh, girl, that's all it takes, and it led to this. I found my love, babe. It started with a kiss. Oh, girl, I fell in love, and it led to this. I just can't get enough. It started with a kiss. Well, that's all it takes, and it led to this. I found my love, babe. It started with a kiss. And it led to this. It started with a kiss. And it led to this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the X-Tremitiez ENT show on iAccess Radio. That was Chris Jasper with It Started With a Kiss. Great song, great record, great record. Oh, mic is on. Al, can you hear me? No. Okay. All right, my fault, my fault. All right, well, let me continue on. Well, this next record that we're gonna get into is by an artist by the name of Dante Bowie. The song is called "Hide Me." Once again, shout out to Platinum Delivery with the music, and we're gonna get into that record. Dante Bowie.
Under your shadow, under your wing. Hide me, hide me, hide me. Cover me. Alright, yeah. Even in the middle of the night, I know it's gonna be alright. You hide me, surrounded on every side, but my enemies won't survive. Under your shadow, hide me, hide me, hide me, hide me. Under your wing, hide me, hide me, hide me, hide me. Break the window, hide me, hide me, hide me, hide me. Fighting for me, hide me, hide me. Can't take my future or my family. Satan's a robber who wants everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Looking on the brighter side, I can't believe you're still alive. You hide me, I think it's gonna be alright. My enemies won't survive. Under your shadow, hide me, hide me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Under your wing, hide me, hide me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Break the window, hide me, hide me, hide me, hide me. You're my everything. Hide me, hide me, hide me, hide me. You keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe, keeping me safe, keeping me safe, keeping me safe, keeping me safe. Hide me, 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 hide me. Bajo tu sombra, hide me, 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 hide me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like that one. Like that one. That was Dante Bowe. Hide Me on Extremities ENT show on I-Axis Radio. Yes, yes, yes. What you thought about that one, man?
It's different. I liked it. I liked the rhythm, the cadence. Everything went well together.
Yeah, gave a nice little bounce to it. I mean, he grooving a little bit, man. So yeah, I was definitely feeling that one. Yeah. So moving along, we're gonna get into this next record by Code. Super Getty on Extremities ENT show on I-Access Radio. This is a goodie. This is a good one too. So yeah, let's check this one out. Code.
With the plans I have to execute, I think I need to measure. I feel like chop you belly food, cause you're giving me endless mood. The way you just take up what is your body. Watch your color picture, me nobody has to know. Cause nobody has to know. Cause your booty just a touch on me, you know, man. I got to spend one night for your bed with the way you call on be my wallet. I walk up for you in a Benz, and as you try to impress me with your settings, spaghetti, yo. Don't expect it, I'm sexy, spaghetti, yo. Oh, you love me too, I feel me gently. I'm trying to get in a your settings, so I spend me cash with the girls, them. So that your wine is expected. Oh, shame on me if I no go spray money. Wine feed all I make you shake for G. I'm a pastor when it shake but you're no. Making me lose it. Put it like sushi. Make me fat your cookie in a jacuzzi. Me too unruly. Me fire can't cool it. No, I see you looking like Godel. And I for like job protein. Isabella just want showcase. Now protein. She got and as you try to impress me with your settings. Spaghetti, oh. Don't expect it. You're my sexy spaghetti. Killer me too, I feel it gently. I'm trying to get in a higher settings. So I spend me cash with the girls them. So that your wine is expected. I say, hey, do I love the way you go, bala. You make a man want to my hand, I can't complain, cause I body too soft, like Kamala. I should have body, give me diamond, I don't frustrate you. Small thing, she does the Allah. Girl, you gon' make by your lose, Canada, we go if you keep a car. And if you do your body, dada, I promise to give you dada, man, and you go fire. Cause if you give me to the money, I go fire. I know they tire, you pass waiting a lie. If you see no color, girl, you got to do like a banana. Now you go somewhere. And as you try to impress me with your settings. Spaghetti, oh. Don't expect it. You're my sexy spaghetti, oh. Killer me too, I feel it gently. I'm trying to get in a higher settings. So I spend me cash with the girls them. So that your wine is expected. Oh.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. That was Code Spaghetti. Another one, yeah. Definitely digging that one as well. What you thought?
Spaghetti. Super nice.
For sure. All right, and the last and final one that we're gonna get into today, we're gonna be shortening this up a little bit, man, is an artist by the name of J-Lock, and he's featuring RL from the legendary group Next. The song is called Selfish, and we're gonna get into that record right here on the Extremities ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
Hold on, babe. I'm gonna have to call you back.
What you mean, call me back?
I'm in the studio working, man.
That's what I'm talking about. You selfish as fuck.
Yeah, selfish for you though.
When it comes to you, I guess.
Hey, look, guess that I'm selfish. Guess I can't help it. Guess that I'm jealous. No, I don't want you with another. That's my one wish. You got me acting up, girl. You know you something. Let's take a trip out the country, baby girl. Talking one way. You replied back like one day. Hit Calabasas with that body, yet I wanna see it sunbathe. Hoping I'm the only one, babe. I'd be so proud when you tell me that you mine. Baby girl, yeah, I promise you so fine. Swear I love it every time that you right. Not the type, girl, I really could just push to the side. Look, I swear I get so jealous when I see you with them. Your friends still I can't be trusted, yeah, and you believe them. All the feelings, girl, you know you can't hide. So baby, go and put away your pride. I'm jealous.
When it comes to you, when it comes to you, when it comes to you, I guess I'm jealous. When it comes to you, when it comes to you, when it comes to you, I guess I'm jealous.
Look, I know I fucked up your love. I'd be lying if I said you was enough. No girl, right from times I'm a dog that don't really give a fuck. Mess around and I really broke your trust, girl, I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't want you with nobody. Even girl, when you see me with somebody, I know I'm selfish, baby girl, I can't help it. The only one that really make me jealous. And baby, yeah, I know it ain't right. But still we cruising and I know what you like. Keep messing up, girl, still know that I try. And I don't blame you when you look me cold in the eye. I'm not gonna lie, I deserve it. No, I ain't perfect, but still know, little baby, that you still worth it. And yeah, I'm trying to make it work. I'm sorry, baby, that I had you hurt, but I guess I'm just
selfish. When it comes to you, when it comes to you, I guess I'm selfish. When it comes to you, when it comes to you, when it comes to you, I guess I'm jealous. Yeah.
I'm selfish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was J Lock with RL. Selfish on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. What you think about that, my guy?
It was nice. I like it. But I think the people should know about your bonuses that you got. You gave them the regular what you was gonna give them, but you also got 3 extra bonuses. And I want the people to know that, you know, Al got your back and you got 3 extra bonuses, and the world deserves to hear what talent you have to give them. So go ahead and keep doing what you do, bro. You got 3 more right there. That's some class.
Well, let's see. Can we put back that Angela Christina?
You got the Angeline Cyrus. Come Undying.
Oh yeah. Let's go with that one.
Got you back, bro.
Why am I so misunderstood? Almost believe it when you tell me I'm no good. You talk and talk, tell us those lies. The hours in the day take away your disguise. You say be good, I say why? Your good is bad and I ain't wasting no more time. I've come and good and I like it this way more. I've come and good and I can go back to before. I've come and good and I like it this way more. I've come and good and I can go back to before. Take your time, baby. Wait goodbye, baby. Go on and sail to the other side, baby. Middle finger high, baby. Wait goodbye, baby. Go on and sail to the other side, baby. I'm for real, this ain't no show. You can't treat me like it's 1964. You made the law, so you get double. When we complain, you say we're nasty trouble. What's yours ain't mine, what's mine ain't yours. This ain't no peep show when you close the office door. I've come and done and I like it this way more. I've come and done and I can go back to before. I've come and done and I like it this way more. I've come and done and I can go back to before. Take your time, baby. Wait goodbye, baby. Go on and sail to the other side, baby. Middle finger high, baby. Wait goodbye, baby. Go on and sail to the other side, baby. I've come and done and I like it this way more. I've come and done and I can go back to before. I've come and done and I like it this way more. I've come and done and I can go back to before.
to the other side. Sail to the other side. Sail to the other side. Wave goodbye. You wave goodbye.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. That was Angeline Cyrus, Come Undone, on the X-Tremitiez ENT show, iAccess Radio. That's
Right over
I
there.
see you.
Oh, nothing under.
I got you. All right, well, all right, cool. So this next joint that we're gonna get into is by a fellow by the name of Langston, and the song is called "Never Get Enough." And you can never get enough of the good music, man. So we're gonna get into this record right here, on the X-Tremitiez ENT on show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
Never get enough of your love. Yeah, with you and I, passion is no stranger. 'Cause I'm caught in your spell, obsessed by your touch, the thrill of your kiss, the feel of your lips. I've been captured, but I can't, no I won't resist. 'Cause you all I seem to think of every single moment. I wanna get you out of my mind, because I'm lost in love's dream, girl. Baby, just go with me, this is rapture. From the moment that I met you, it was obvious what I'm feeling. I never get enough of, can't get enough of, never get enough of your love. Girl, it's crazy that you're mine. Love has got it right this time. Though it's been many years since we shared our first intimate kiss, and then we made love. Then I knew it was more than lust. The feelings I had, like nothing before. You had opened the door, had my heart, had my mind. I was sure you were mine, 'cause you're all I seem to think of every single moment. And I just can't stay away, 'cause I just can't stay away. 'Cause I bring you the world, love's madness. From the moment that I met you, it was obvious what I'm feeling. I never get enough of, can't get enough of, never get enough of your love. Girl, it's crazy that you're mine. Love has got it right this time. Oh, obsessed by your touch, the feel of your kiss. I've been captured and I won't resist. If this is love, I can't get enough. No, the way you make me feel, girl, you're so real. Baby, I just want you to know that I just can't get enough. From the moment that I met you, it was obvious what I'm feeling. I never get enough of your love. Girl, it's crazy that you're mine. Love has got it right this time. Never get enough of your love. From the moment that I met you, it was obvious what I'm feeling. Girl, it's crazy that you're mine. Love has got it right this time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Langston. Can't get enough on Extremities. Never get enough on Extremities. On ISS Radio. I see you got a situation going on there. Yeah. How you doing, Teresa? Yeah. See, you got a situation going on. That's cool. And that's what we like to inspire around these parts, you know?
That's the music. See what the music?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Al, what you think about the selection so far, man?
Sorry about that. That feedback. But yeah, the selection is dope, man. I'm sitting here, man, me and Gate, and we like, yeah, that's one for the playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Definitely
sir. Yes,
on
sir.
point, man. And Jose, man, you just taking it to the next level, man, with the action movie in the background.
For sure. Shout out to Langston for that.
That's right.
That's a good look, man. Yeah, Tyrone said the playlist was hot. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks, man.
Right.
For sure. All right, well, the last joint that we're gonna get into is the joint that we did last week. Andre Ward, with his rendition of Sade's classic of "Kiss of Life." Man, we're gonna smooth it out with this jazz piece right here on the Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Andre Ward with Kiss of Life on the Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. And now that concludes the segment of Davon's picks on the Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. Go ahead, man.
Wait, Davon, wait. You gotta give the people the sample of that song that you played earlier. The people would like to hear that song again by Angel Christina. Don't mind me. The people are suggesting they want to hear that song because you got a great selection. Can we play that again for the people?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, put it up.
Your request, and the people love your selection. They want you to play that song again.
All right, not a problem. That will be Angel Christina. Don't mind me on Extremities ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go.
50 different things that'll go through my thoughts at one time. Randomly blur out one thing, I'm about to lose my mind. Sometimes I think I might be, I wonder a lot. I wonder if he like me. Is my outfit popping? I need to go shopping. These are cards swiping. 50 different text beats and in 10 different directions. My BFF got the T on my man and he need correction. What's up with my connection? Bye-bye. This can't be my life, I can't connect to Wi-Fi. Talking to myself is selfish. I wasn't talking to you, I was thinking out loud. I do that sometimes. Don't mind me. I said I wasn't talking to you, I was thinking out loud. I do that sometimes. Don't mind me, no. You're always on my mind. But a day will go by before I reply. Don't know why, but please don't blame my heart. Blame it on my mind. 'Cause I typed a message in, but I didn't hit send. Am I a terrible friend? That's adorable. You're adorable. So please don't be alone. You notice that I'm all alone. Conversation going on. I promise ain't nothing wrong with me. I was talking to my friends, talking to myself. Oh, sometimes it's love. I wasn't talking to you, I was thinking out loud. I do that sometimes. Don't mind it, baby. I said I wasn't talking, oh yeah. Thinking out loud. I do that sometimes. Don't mind me. I said I wasn't talking to you, I was thinking out loud. I do that sometimes. Don't mind me, no.
Yes, sir. Angel Christina on Don't Mind Me on Extremities ENT show, IXS Radio.
You already know, man. I love the fact that you select all those great songs. You got a good ear for music, as usual. That's no secret. You've been around the world, and you've heard different cultures and ethnic backgrounds. And, it's a true blessing to share this platform with you each and every week because, we continue to educate the world, but I know deep down inside we always surprise each other no matter what, even after working for so long, so many years, right? We never to amaze each other.
Right. For sure.
Each and every week I want everybody to know how much I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you too, my guy.
You don't have to be blood to be brothers. You know what I'm saying? God puts in each other's lives, people in each other's lives, for a reason, some for a season, but we've been strong, bro, more than a decade strong. We keep going together, and we solidified many years ago, but it only gets stronger more and more, and we expand. And I appreciate you and everything you do for the company, for the people in the community, especially, after your surgery and all, you still go out there and show love and support to artists, and you put your grind in. And that right there is just a pure example of what, you represent and the type of character you have. You're truly a diamond in the rough and a rare stone in this world, which is always to be acknowledged. And I was telling, my boozer that, what I'm saying? That's when the camera got back and I was like, yeah, yeah. And she's like, and Kim, I was like, you gotta get out of here. She, no.
right.
And she's always tuned in, and she always critiques me in a positive way. She never critiques me in a negative way. She says everything you guys doing are good. You're only getting better all the time. From day one, many years ago, at other stations, when we were at 103.3, then at Nightline, and she says you guys have evolved so much, and it reflects because of the topics we do. Of course, we were immature and younger back then. We were having, fun and it was a different world back then too, right? And now that we're more organized and more in tune and mindful, we get to express our opinions on facts. And I'd just like to close out the show with you on the last few minutes with some nice, good Kiss of Life instrumental in the background, because I want everybody to know that we on a positive vibe, because you represent something that's like my better half. You and Jamie complete me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Holy Trinity is about. Even though Jamie's here right now, he's here in spirit with us. And people love his segment as well as your picks of the week, and the news, politics, and stuff that I do. So it goes perfectly. We're speaking to Enrique, Victoria's dad, and he said, "You guys format your show. You know what I'm saying? You guys do the comedy with the news and all, and then you do the health is wealth, and then you do the picks of the week. It's like that's well organized and all. And it's just like it's three guys that love each other, just have a good vibe, and it's rare to do that. It's rare because usually what happens is in a group there's always someone trying to outshine the other. We don't do that here. We ain't got that ego problem. We're here because we love each other. We came together because God put us together. That's the way I love to see it. And I appreciate, both you and Jamie. You know what I mean? That's why we the DJJs of the airwaves everywhere. And regardless if we're here in Poland, in China, Australia, Central America, South America, Antarctica, we're always going to be on live from anywhere, everywhere, completing that holy trinity. We ain't down with the rock, but we'll give you something to look at that makes you see better into the future. What do you think, bro?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I agree with you on the majority of what you said. Nah. That yeah. Nah, man. I'm at a loss for words, homie. I'm at a loss for words. I ain't even gonna bullshit you, man.
Hey, Big
Al.
Nah, I know that'll jog his memory. You know what I mean? Ron is it's like me. We R&B dudes, but when it's time to get down, we give you the scriptures of what hip hop and everything else is all about. That's the difference between us and everybody else in every other station. We're multiverse in every genre. People know how we both are very in tune. They don't even, we haven't even touched that yet. We haven't even touched the rock and roll stuff yet that we could order as well. We back.
True. Very true. Very, very diverse when it comes down to music and music knowledge. Very, very diverse. But I want to give a shout out to Platinum Delivery. You know what I'm saying? I can't take full credit for the music. They send the selection. They send the music, and I just go off the selection that they send. And the music be dope, and the music that I find is dope that they send, I send it through, and it rocks and rolls like that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all love and enjoying the selection as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's how everything works. And to anybody else out there, you know what I'm saying, that want to send music through, and you know what I'm saying, just hit me up at DAYRF as in Frank 13 @gmail.com, and or Rambo BX 180 at yahoo.com. You know what I'm saying? With, listening to your stuff and put it on, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like I said, I don't do whatever, man. like I always say, man, live love life, take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? And God bless, man.
Yesterday, and it wasn't a day wasted a life. On behalf of my brother from another, Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
only on our Access Radio. Tune in every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 7:50 to the greatest and the best online podcast in the planet, the X-Tremitiez.
ENT
Podcast.
Show.
Access.
Shout out Al. Love Big Al. Gatekeeper. One love, baby. Wiz. Y'all have a good show. Appreciate it.